All right, so it's 2:40. Just got out of work. It was a good day. Got a lot of work done. Got a lot of shit accomplished. I didn't sweat my newts off all day. It poured this morning really bad, and so it's not that hot out. It's only 89 degrees right now. But I think because the last 2 days I worked out, 7 and 8 o'clock. I think tonight I'm going to go in for 8 o'clock just to keep the 3 days as consistent as possible with time. I think that's important as well. And then it'll be all screwed up. Friday's my day off of working out, and I have duty, so that matches up pretty good. Then Saturday morning, when I get off duty, I'll hit the gym before picking up my kid. So this weekend is where it's going to be tricky, where I need to not fall off the wagon, but we'll see. So I'm going to head home, get something to eat, chill, head to the gym later. Biceps and triceps. Alright, so I was going to make this video as I was driving to the gym, but it was fucking pouring. Got soaked getting into my truck. So I got here. I want to talk about some comments that were left on the video when I was talking about the different emphasis you could put on different heads of a given muscle, and how people are still confused. Either they didn't listen to what I said, or they completely ignored it, or I don't even see how you could have interpreted it wrong. But there's people out there. So I'm going to say it again. I'm not a doctor. I don't have a doctorate in anatomy, or whatever it would be called. I'm not a personal trainer. None of that. So I'm going to try and explain this again. So take it or leave it. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. But I'm going to try and explain it again. What the comments left in that video were, here's what the comments were. When you're doing flat bar pushdowns, you're working all heads of the tricep, you dumbass. Yes. I never said you weren't. If I'm working a muscle, I can't not work all heads of that muscle. It just won't happen. I can't completely isolate a given head in a given muscle. If there's an exercise out there for any muscle where I can completely alienate that one head and work it alone without the other heads to the same muscle, please let me know and learn me something. Please. I would appreciate it. So that's not what I said in that video at all. I did not say that when you do flat bar pushdowns for triceps that you're working one certain head. What I did say, and I will elaborate more, is that when you are doing flat bar tricep pushdowns, that if you put your thumb on top, that you're helping to put more an emphasis on one of the heads. That's what I said in the video. And here's me elaborating on that. There are 3 heads to the tricep. The long head, the medial head, and the lateral head. The lateral would be the outside, the long head would be the thing going from all the way top to bottom, and then the medial, I call it the inside head, which it's not right, but that's what I refer to it as almost, but it's right in the middle, I guess, to be specific and exacting. Now here's what I want you all to do. I want you to do a little test. I want you to take your arm, and I don't think you're going to be able to see this, but I want you to take your arm, put it at your side like you're doing some tricep pushdowns, okay? And I want you to put your thumb in this position, and I just want you to move your arm, keeping that arm in. So I want you to move your forearm up and down, and I want you to feel the muscles in there, all right? You should be able to feel a muscle working against your side as you do that. Now I want you to take your thumb and put it on top, and I want you to do the same thing. And I want you to tell me if that feels the same. Repeat it a few times. On me, it feels just a little bit different. It feels like that muscle, that head of the tricep, is bulging I won't even say a little bit. It feels like it's bulging a lot more when I put my thumb on top in line with the rest of my fingers. Whereas when I do a regular grip, I don't feel it as much. So that's what I was referring to. I was referring to the fact that if you put your thumb on top of the bar and do a flat bar pushdown, you will be putting more of an emphasis on that medial head. That's not to say it's more of an emphasis than the long head. I didn't say that at all, and I'm not saying it now. I'm just saying that you're putting more of an emphasis on that medial head than you would have been if your thumb was doing a regular grip and it was underneath. So I just want to clear that up. I don't think I misspoke in the last video. Pretty sure I didn't. But I'm elaborating a little bit more now for the trolls out there who told me to let the experts talk about this stuff. And I'm not an expert, so hey, you got a valid point, buddy. But I'm about to go hit biceps and triceps. See you when I get out. Peace. So tonight I did exactly what I've been trying to not do for the past 2 nights. And I worked heavier than I should have, which brought my workout short. Which is good because that means that I'm still only keeping with the lesser amount of sets. So tonight it was biceps, triceps. I started with standing bicep dumbbell curls. 3 sets, 8 reps apiece, moving up in weight, and I was 10 pounds off of my max, or what my third set would be normally, so that's not that bad. Triceps, I was pretty much, I don't think I've really lost strength in my triceps, because I moved to flat bar push downs with my thumb on top, and by my third set I did the whole stack. It wasn't that hard. Then I switched to single arm cable curls, bicep curls, and then extensions. So what I do is I do one arm at a time, right arm, left arm, curling up, and I kind of curl up this way across my body and up to my face. So I don't care if I pivot this way, that's fine. Single arm, right and then left, and then I start from here and I go across my body, keeping this at a 90 degree down and up, and then I stop again at that 90, fully extending, and then back up. So 3 sets of each of those, biceps and triceps, biceps, triceps. Then I switch to the rope, where I do standing rope curls, where just both hands are close grip, and I'm pulling it all the way up, both hands on the rope, and then overhead rope extensions. Keeping my elbows up by my head. I know I can't, it looks weird in here, but elbows up by my head, not moving my upper arm, just moving my forearms and extending out, and then really concentrating on that that pushing out with my hands, not staying like this with the rope, but pushing out at the end, which really gives it that nice little flex at the end. And then I tried to do, and I've always had a problem with this, barbell curls. It's not good on my wrists. It really hurts actually. But I'd gone so heavy. I don't want to say too heavy, but for me right now, just getting back into it, I went a little bit too heavy on everything else. So by the time I got to that, my muscles were like, "Fuck you, you're done." So today it was about 50 minutes in there, and it was a good workout. So I'm gonna head home because I'm sitting here sweating. Truck ain't running. It's fucking pouring out. All right. Well, I'm home, and this time it's a little 2 scoops away, 2 tablespoons Greek yogurt, whole milk, a banana, and it's frozen blueberries this time, and it's delicious. This isn't a post-workout meal or anything. This is just me not eating ice cream or some crap or donuts, because there's definitely some in the house. My roommate's his parents are here, his whole family's here, so there's tons of food in there, and I keep dodging all of it. I don't know, I just figured I should close out each one of these videos, but I really don't have anything else to say. I already said what I wanted to say concerning the previous video. But look, I'm not the smartest dude ever. Hopefully nothing I say is truly bro science, although I'm sure I do shit that I do because I think it works, and maybe it does work for me, and somebody else may call it bro science, and who knows? Everybody's different. What I'm saying isn't. I'd like to say what I'm saying is gospel, but it's obviously not. You do what you want to fucking do. You know, if you're doing CrossFit, do it. I hate it, but if it works for you and you're not getting injured, fucking do it. Who cares the fuck I think? So, like I said, and I'll say always, these videos are for me. If I learn something and you learn something, all the better. Peace.